So this is the environment that a German WW2 soldier would work in this bunker if there were no light. But they had generators and they could produce light. This is the working condition for the German soldiers in this enormous fire and control bunker. So I'm going to take you back in time into a little journey here, and we're going to see every part of it. Just a little ventilation shaft. You can see the roof was actually painted white, and you can see the light fixture was up there. But this place was never finished. But you can see there are still a lot of markings, drawings. These are drawings of where they were supposed to put the different features in this room. And you can see there are calculations. You can see there are numbers on the wall. All of that is original. It was supposed to be, but it was never. Very interesting. So we're going to do room by room, and we're basically just going to see as many features here as we can. You can see even in the roof there are still ventilation shafts running in the hallways and cables attached here. And you can see I'm using the Rubin X1 flashlight. It's an absolutely beast of a flashlight, and I just love the format. Flat, easy to hold. It has a very long run time. So Rubin X1, the way to go for us. So you can see there's always also a staircase. That means there are 2 stories in this bunker. So we're going to check out every room, and on the way I'm going to see how many details we can find. Coming into this room, you can see here definitely the insulation of the pipes. Every pipe here was insulated, and they forced heated water through the bunker to heat every room. So it's a single heater in one room, and then pushing that hot water everywhere through pipes, and in the end they will heat up the whole bunker. You can see again, this is the connection. They made up the measurements, and they said that's going there, that's going there, this is where the light switch would be, but they never finished it. Huge steel door, still there, and you can even hear my echo. This place is just incredibly big. Little room here. Maybe there was a heater right here. Maybe this is where they heated the whole bunker from. Maybe there was a diesel tank there, and the heater right there, and the exhaust from the heater would go out there, and then you would connect. Or maybe ventilation was here, but I do see the pipes there. So definitely something took place right here. This is spectacular. Even a little coat hanger, it seems, is still there. And you can see up in there more ventilation pipes everywhere. What a fascinating place. I'm going to continue in here. Another room with the original door and what seems to be the original marking of the door, color-coded. Nothing here, just some cables coming through, stagnites and stalactites, whatever they're called up there, holders everywhere. And look here, a second floor. And here you can see there's actually a cable coming out with color-coded ends, meaning that that light switch could very well have worked. We're going to go in here. This is the washroom. See this? See this here? Here are tiles from this bunker. Tiles on the wall. And maybe the washes or urinals were here. And you can see on this side as well, Someone has worked very hard to remove all the tiles from the wall. Each and every one of them has been removed. You can see here, green colored with black bands around it, and then blue, very often for clean air. More pipes. This is where the toilets were. See that? That means toilets there, more ventilation, and this is where the urinals were. So the other room is a washroom, shower room, and this is the toilets. And you can see the cisterns up there with the water containers. You pull the little string and then flush. The locals around here, they didn't even have hot water during the war. So when they came and saw this, they were very surprised because suddenly they saw they had flushing toilets. They had warm and cold water, shower rooms. Nobody had that in the area here. And tiles on the wall, that just shows you how posh this bunker was. Complete setup with all the amenities. Again, imagine how it would be if the light went out in this bunker. But they would have fluorescent lines so you can actually see better if you want to go outside. Just heard a sound, so that made me a little bit spooky. Another room in here. Tiny little thing here. More tiles. See that? More tiles. Is this another washroom? Could this be a washroom for the officers? It's the second washroom. Tiles has been hammered down from the wall, thousands of chisel marks to get them off. You can see it's a really highly well built and high quality setup. And down here, that's where the water would go. Absolutely stunning. This could very well be the posh officers' place. I don't know. Nicht benutzen. That could very well be original. 2 shower and toilet rooms. That is unbelievable. So now we're going to go through this hallway here. Rather big room, almost flooded with a little bit water. More of the pipes, white painted roof. Amazing. In a steel door, just laying there. More ventilation. I can say there could have been bunk hangers in here. I'm not sure. That means that quite a lot of guys would stay in here. If all of these on the wall here are bunk hangers, there would be at least 16, 20 guys in here. Yeah, wow. Same in here. Tons of guys would have stayed here. We can continue in this hallway here. More of the ventilation shaft system. By the way, guys, I'm really, really happy with this Rubin light. It is so powerful and lasts for such a long time. I just love that. I just want you to know that. Okay, this is a bit more water in here. Another one of these steel doors. More pipes. Sometimes there are several paint schemes on the walls. They actually painted some of them many times, but here it seems like it's just like white and maybe a grayish. You see that? When they restored some of these bunkers earlier, they found several, 7, 8, 9 layers of paint. Like archaeology of paint. This is a strange room. It's definitely that is closed off. Ooh, that doesn't look good. Again, there's actually drawings on the wall there. Wow, this is an amazing place. Did you hear that? Ooh. That's a bit scary. I thought I heard a noise coming from there. Another one of the smaller rooms. And all of that red water, is that rust or what is it? Let me know, guys, what you think it could be. Absolutely spectacular to walk here in these hallways, even though it's wet. To see each and every one of these rooms and just imagine what this would have looked like with a ton of these guys running around doing their stuff. See all of the attachments up there, the cables snurkling through each and every wall. There's a rail maybe there for the staircase. Pretty special place this is. Are you ready? Let's go up to the first floor. By the way, this is on the last document tour. And quite a few of you were very kind. Give us a little donation on the Super Thanks feature so that we could go out and find these things. And this is a part of the last documents tour. And I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you. And I promised you that you would be historical. Because every time you see this video, you can see you were right here with me and Eagle Eyes. He's doing something else today, but nevertheless, thank you so much for being in there for us and letting us go out and find and share these incredible places. I wonder who the last German guy was walking up these stairs when they surrendered and was told to leave the area. And I also wonder who was the first German guy coming down these stairs when the whole bunker was finished and they were supposed to start doing their stuff. It is such a great thing to have our imagination, to just say to ourselves, who and what and if, huh? I just love that possibility. All right, let's see what we have up here. Another one of the doors, sadly just laying there. And then you can see this wooden inlay here was put there so that they could hammer onto panels. And they had that in many of the rooms. They really looked cozy. Doesn't look like that here, of course. Could have been stripped as well, and it used to be that. But you can see it's just bare concrete walls now. Again, maybe a light switch was supposed to come out there. And again, a little 0, a little X, a number, stating what is supposed to have been where. Or was it? It's just been removed. I really can't tell you. Huge cables going through the pipes and things here. See that? Wood rotting away. But these cables are massive. Look at all these strands coming through there. Ton of them. More ventilation shafts. This room was probably with some gear ones. Again, you can see a number 12, a number 10, a number 8, a number 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. So much work involved in creating these places. And the saddest thing is that I read somewhere, if you compared the value of money from that time today, to build one of these bunkers would be like several, how much was it? It was crazy, like $7 million or something. It was just absolutely stupendously much money. There's a really hefty steel door. I'm actually getting a little bit confused. Let's check out in here. So we have, there's even something going on here. All right, well, we'll do this part here first. This looks to be like a entrance and exit area. This looks to be like one of the doors leading out. And look at that huge ventilation shaft. See that? That's my foot. That is massive. Again, flooded room. Wow. More ventilation. And that is where they could take you out. You try to come through here. Let me show you something. See here? It actually moves. It was supposed to be closed in like that. There would be an inlay of leather, and then you screw that onto that, and boom, you will be gas tight. And this is where they could take you out if you try to come in without authorization. And you can see that tube leads into the bunker. Going through this crap again. There we are. Another hallway. Yellow. I'm thinking that could be air that is going out, and blue fresh air. I could be wrong. Another room. Oh, this is with a pedestal. That's often a room when you had generators and all of that. So these are basically technical rooms. This was room 26. There's some kind of glass thing there, maybe to look through, so you can really shut each and every door in here. But why are the door locks on the outside? That's strange. Why are the door locks on the outside? That's definitely on the outside. If you have any comment on that, let me know. And then that is where they had a couple of switches. Huge ventilation thing there. Yellow again. And it continues over there. So main themes are electronics, electricity, ventilation, water, power, diesel. Wow, where am I going here then? What's this? Let's see. Again, a tiny room. More pipes, and most likely a sink was right there. How weird. That was a sink. See here, more numbers telling what they needed to do in here. This flashlight is just incredibly good. Absolutely. I think we're starting to get to, oh, there's another sink. Could this be the place where the officers lived? Could very well be. Because there's a separate sink and all that. Another room. More gear. Can you imagine these guys running around here trying to figure out where everything is? They must have practiced a lot. Just imagine when the alarm went off, everybody had to know exactly where to run to, how to get to that place, how to shut the door. But why are the locks on the outside? That is really weird. Really, really weird. I would think that would be on the inside. That is a mystery. Somebody tell me why the locks are on the outside. Now we're going to go into the area that is more like the battle station and the equipment for the rangefinder crews and all of that. But I think we have to go first in here and check it out here. It's another room with tiles. See these tiles leading down to that drain? And these tiles are very good quality. They're still here. So very, very good quality tiles, and none of them has lifted up or anything. Even more. Was there ever like a huge fan here? Cycling the air back and forth? Most likely so. Now we're coming into the area that most likely were for the real point of this bunker, the fire and control function with the rangefinder. And this is where all the major decisions were taken. All the very important decisions were made with the gear. That would be around this room here, I guess. And this is a huge room. What are these two openings here? Some huge foundation in the floor. There's a floor underneath here. Sometimes there are removable features on the floor, so they can take them away and then hoist down equipment like generators and stuff to the lower level, and then put the elements on top so they can use this floor space. There's actually an original lighting fixture up there. Can you see that? Once upon a time that used to work. There's another one there. You can even see some soot around it. And here, look at all of these cables coming through here. That is what this place was all about, communication and keeping track of all the activity that took place here. What is going on in here then? So there's one room here with whatever purpose. And that means, let me see, most likely just another room here, if I'm not too mistaken. Yeah, one room here. Very strange. With an opening there. Oh, wow, I recognize these cables. This is where the rangefinder data and all of that would most likely come down. These are not regular cables. These are very highly specialized cables. And I can see a passage here. What? Goes down. That is really strange. And one of the doors just laying there. And probably later, until there's nothing left of it. You can see this space is really, really big. Absolutely enormous. But this would be like a fully equipped room with all the gears that they need to do the job here. Being a rangefinder crew. What do we have here then? Wow, this goes up to maybe the rangefinder area. Let's see where the stairs leads us. Yes, up there, that's where the rangefinder used to be. And this is the steel turret. That dome you saw from the upper level there, And what is that? That goes down into some kind of pit. These are shutters that can be opened. I'm not sure what exactly they had there, maybe a periscope, but each and every one of these, they were able to open them. Now they are completely 100% rusted shut. But this dome is an observation dome. And there's a very strange echo here when I'm talking. But you can see this is a heavy duty steel cupola. And I guess it will be here for a very long time, but you know, it just keeps on rusting. And in the end, there will be nothing left. But now we know exactly what this bunker was for. It was for the rangefinder crews, the observation crews, and of course for all the crew members that handle all these vital data. They were maybe around here in these two different rooms, and who knows what was in here. This is most likely a control room with all of that thing going on with the different machinery and maybe radio communication equipment, all of that. I can't help looking at all of these numbers. Someone wrote them down once upon a time and just said, we need this, we need that to finish it. They said, I doubt that this was ever completely finished. Maybe in a semi-standard edition, but maybe never fully fitted. I couldn't tell, but I could be wrong. And then you have these two openings. That is also very interesting. If you have any opinions of these openings, let me know. One spectacular bunker, and I'm so very glad that we have the opportunity to go out and find and share such incredible moments with all of you. So thank you again, everybody, for being here with us. Oh yes, on the Lost Documents tour, we found so many incredible locations. And if you want to help us out to reach more locations, we have this little super thanks feature here. Basically, your easy way to help us out to get some fuel into the tank of the camper van and go out and share even more fantastic stories with you. And as I said, there's going to be a lot more coming from the Lost Documents tour. I can promise you that. Unfortunately, this day, Eagle Eyes, my son, he was sick, so he wasn't joining me. He was with some friends, but nevertheless, there's going to be a lot more. And here is a very special story that me and Eagle Eyes dug into. This is something special, and I think you will like that. Nevertheless, it's been a pleasure to have you tag along today. Thank you for watching, subscribing, commenting. If you want to help us out becoming a patron team member, or you want to donate on the PayPal thing, the links are here where it says more. Just click that under there. You have the possibility to help us to find and share more history. And we love to do that. And it all depends on the support coming in, that it kind of gives us the opportunity to go out, as I said, and find these places, because we work really hard and we do a lot of research, and all of that leads us to the beautiful videos that you can click onto and you can enjoy and learn from. All right, I'll be working on this project here now. I'll do some editing, and before you know it, we will be out there with more. And I just say, stay safe, keep smiling, and remember, history is everywhere.